after 30 years of waiting. The creator of Avatar releases a sequel, since the first movie was really good and apparently caused depression in some viewers because the real world appeared empty in comparison to the movie world. You know that I had to get a ticket for the sequel, by the way. The depression part was real. It's called post-Avatar depression syndrome. Look it up. In the cinema, I got myself a big popcorn with a big Diet Coke and sat down in the first row to enjoy the movie with the best view, because the length of the movie is 3 hours. I tried to strategically spread out the consumption of my meal and beverage only to fail hysterically. I literally had nothing left after an hour. But aside from that, I somewhat enjoyed my time at the cinema. The CGI effects and the imagery was awesome throughout the entire film. However, the movie is mid. All the good aesthetics are ruined by the weak plot and dumb characters. So the humans are back now and they tried to conquer the alien world once again. They also managed to reincarnate the main antagonist named Colonel something something of the previous film as the alien Navi, and he also became the main antagonist of this film. Now the two races are at war again, but the war isn't the main interest of the film. The focus lies on Jake Sully's family, which consists of the sons, the daughters, one of which is adopted and an adopted human named Spider. This film should really be called Avatar, the way of the pussy, the way that events play out, because the main character just flees from the war ground after him and his wife saved their kidnapped kids from the humans who were reincarnated as aliens, leaving the rest of the tribe behind to fend for themselves. And then, after the family arrives at the water tribe, the film explains their struggles to adapt to the new environment. Watching them adapt to the new and experienced situation was so mundane and inspiring that it incentivized me to think about absolutely nothing in my Fred Flintstone car, since it just mimics the experience of kids of different ethnicity trying to fit into a new public school. Except Spider, he has something else going on. He wasn't saved by the Sully family, so he was brought to the humans. But boy, do I hate him. He is a gutless bitch. He couldn't decide whose side he was on and behaved in the worst way possible for both parties. He teaches the main antagonist how to become more just chills there with the humans with zero problems and doesn't intervene with them when they attack any aliens. Even when his best friends are being captured, he just stands there and screams shit that didn't matter. It almost seemed like acting on his part. Naturally, you would assume that he chose to align with the humans, but you would be wrong. This leads us to the final confrontation between humans and Navi with it. It's like the 5th action scene in a 3-hour-long film. It's long and epic though. The human used a gigantic battleship to hunt a massive whale-like creature for its brain essence, because showing the cruelness of humanity and desire for personal gain really shows us the error of our ways. This attracts Sully and the Sea Tribe. The humans also kidnapped his son and a girl from the other tribe at that time. After some complications and unexpected twists, which involved an interference of another whale-like creature, the situation dissolves into a full-on fight, which was greatly choreographed and looked insane on the massive screen. All these creatures fighting advanced weaponry might convey the message that technological advancements can't win against smart opponents. In that moment, the fucker Spider decides to go and attack the humans, who he has been helping throughout the film, as well as break control panels on the ship. Nice job, them bass. The ship's engines explode, all kinds of fuel and chemicals get splashed in huge amounts, and the fire spreads as a circle around and on the ship in the water. You know, because fuel has a lower density than water and floats on it. But that's beside the point. Everyone has fled the scene now, which makes no sense whatsoever, since the Sea Tribe are warriors as well and wouldn't flee because of the fire. Fucking pussies. Only Jack Sully and all his family members, the reincarnated humans and the reincarnated Colonel remain. After all of the intense fighting and killing, Colonel manages to capture the Mac's daughter, threatening to kill her if Jack doesn't just surrender and die. Well, at that moment, Spider just happened to pass next to Sully's wife, who just took him hostage to kill him if the Colonel doesn't let her daughter go. Both parties release their hostages, so the ship then tilts and starts sinking. Everyone is now in immediate danger of drowning. Why? Remember what I said about the fire being above the water, because the burning chemicals are. None of them thought of just swimming under the fire to escape and decided to stay on the ship to just sink with it. That was just plain stupid. Well, by using the power of family and then humans, Holy Spirit and other bullshit, every party manages to escape from the submerged ship and not drown. To be honest, there wasn't really tension knowing that there would be at least another Avatar movie, because Spider saved Colonel from dying, which would lead to further massive conflicts and casualties later. He asks them if he wants to come with him back to the humans. The aliens already showed that he is expendable for them and that they won't hesitate to kill him if so needed. The hostage situation proves that perfectly, yet this motherfucker goes back to the aliens. Like, come on, man, how indecisive can you be? We to fully commit to one side or the other. Well, that's the end of the movie. One son of Sully's family died who deserved it the least, but his character was still bland. It was still sad though. Overall, that was the film. I skipped over the secondary drama since it wasn't important in conclusion. The film is mid and Spider is a dumb bitch.